This is part 1 of the tutorial for TalkToMe. In this part, we will just create an app that has a button and a text-to-speech component. Then we'll code it so that when the button is pressed, the text-to-speech component will say something. Let's get started. First, start a new app by clicking Start New Project. Or if you're already inside of a project, you can choose Projects, then Start New Project. Type a name that will help you remember what your app does. I'm going to call mine TalkToMe, but you can pick something different if you want to. Remember, you can't use spaces, so type underscores or smush the words together like this. Then here's your new app. The first thing you'll need is a button that the user can press to make the app speak. In the User Interface section on the left, grab a button and drag it onto the phone screen. It's fun to try different things with the button's properties on the right to make it look the way you want it to. I'm going to give my button a yellow background and blue text. You can make any choices you like. You'll also definitely want to put some words on that button that tell the person what the button will do. I'm going to put speak on my button. You could put talk or say something or anything else you think will help someone understand what this button will do. If you want to put the button in the middle of the screen, you can click Screen 1, then look in the properties for Align Horizontal and Align Vertical. These control how things line up. Align and lining up helps me remember what those words mean. Now, to make the button talk, you'll need a new component called text-to-speech. You'll find it in the media drawer, where you found the sound in your last app. Grab text-to-speech and set it on the phone screen. You'll see it's also non-visible. You can't see this. It doesn't change anything about the way your app looks, but it will change what it can do. You'll also see it on the list here. Time to make it say something. Let's switch to blocks to write some code. This app starts out similar to your Pat the Cat app. It will start out with, when the button is clicked, do something. You'll find that by clicking Button, then grabbing that top block. When the button is clicked, do. But then we won't add one that says play sound. Instead, we'll add a text-to-speech block. Click text-to-speech, then find the purple block that says text-to-speech speak, and snap it into the middle of that gold block. Right now, this looks a lot like Pat the Cat did. There's a gold block that says when the button is clicked, and it has a purple block inside it. But here's what's different from the sound play block you used last time. This block has a hole here to show that it needs more information. It has the label message because in order to speak, the text-to-speech component needs you to tell it what message to say. In the next part of this tutorial, we'll add a text box, and we'll tell the text-to-speech to say whatever message is in that box. But for right now, we're just going to type in a sample message to make sure that it works. Click on Text on the left, then grab the top hot pink block. It has quotation marks on it to show that you can type some words or letters in here. Type anything friendly that you want to hear your app say. I'm going to type "Hello World" because that's sort of a programming joke. But you can make your app say pretty much anything you want right now. That's all there is to it. We've moved from 2 blocks to 3. Take a second to make sure that you understand why we had to put a block here. Then test your app. If it works, go on to the next part of the tutorial.